Coming up, we lift a heavy sliding door. Ralph talks about the surf vacation, and we weld old sheet metal. Hi guys, welcome back at Classic Car Rescue, the new channel of Oldtimer-Rescue, where I provide the English videos. As you might saw at the last video, we removed that panel here, and we found that the D-pillar is in a bad condition, and we have to restore that. I bought this great panel for the car, and I will install it here after I have restored the D-panel and the roof part of it. Our main goal at the moment is to install that panel here for the sliding door. And as we saw last week also, the inner rocker was not in a right measure, so not the right size, because I bought the cheap one, and then I saw that it doesn't fit, and I customized it, but it was not enough customized. So I decided to buy a new part. This is the new part. And this is also from Brazil, and it fits very nice. So I will have to remove it here and replace it with that part. But to do that, first of all, we have to put in the sliding door, and because the sliding door will be the reference for the rest of it. And the sliding door was also in a bad condition, so I decided last week to clean it and to look for the dents and work at the dents, and now it's in a good shape. And I bought also two panels I will show you later on, and we will repair the and restore the sliding door first. That will be the first job we do today. This is the repair panel for the inner part of the sliding door. I think it's not too bad, but I don't like this way it was made here. So I decided to cut it here and cut it here and remove that part that is rusty. And the upper part is in a good shape and in a good condition, not too rusty. And then we put it there. We see we have up to 2 millimeters from the lower edge. So it's good. Then we will take it from here and weld it in. Good. Then let's take a look on the other side. As I said last week, we have a big dent here, a dent here, and a bad edges at the sliding door. So I bought this repair panel, and this fits very good. I think it's a little bit too large at the side, because if I can put it now at the old sliding door, it is a little bit too wide. So I have to bend it here a little bit more to prevent that we have wrong edges at the end. But I like it, and I'm not sure if I do butt welding or the other technique. So let's start. I don't know yet what part I cut off first, the outer part or the inner part. What do you think? Yeah, as I told you last week, I was on vacation in the Netherlands for only 1 week with my family. It was great. We went windsurfing and visited all old towns there. It's very nice. So I went windsurfing after 25 to 30 years. When I was a young guy, I went to Netherlands nearly every weekend and went windsurfing at the IJsselmeer. That's a part from the North Sea that is cut off from the North Sea. So you have sweet and salty water, a mix of it. And the very good thing about this place where I was is that that the water is not deep. And if there is a high wind, like there is 6.4, that's 62 kilometers per hour, you don't have big waves, so you can do windsurfing very easily. Yeah, when I was on Thursday, we had a great wind, 6.4, that's 60 kilometers per hour, and I decided to borrow a surfboard there, a modern surfboard, and I bought it. Then I went to the water, and I was still thinking I'm 25 years old, and but I'm not 25 years old. But I didn't feel that at the moment when I was in the water. The wind came, and I had to exercise maybe half an hour to get on the board, and then it was fun to do it. And the water was cooling the whole time, and you didn't feel that it was very hard to do that. And after 2 hours, I came out of the water. I was very happy, and everything was great. And then I recognized that I wasn't able to move my fingers, and my muscles were aching, and that proceed and increases until the next day. Man, I felt aching muscles at some areas at the body where I didn't know before that I have areas there. It was very, very hard, but it was fun. And so I'm not 25 years old. I know that by now, and yeah. So I'm back at my car and my bus, and I will do when I have fresh energy. And at the end of the week, I will do this trip to the Alps by my bicycle, mountain bike, not an e-mountain bike, the normal mountain bike from Germany to Italy in 4 days. And it will be fun too. I will make a short video from that as well. Okay, then let's work at the sliding door. The distance between this line and the edge here is 250 millimeters, and this is only to have a reference for later on to know where the edge where the edge has to be. This is only the reference. This is only the reference to know later on where the edge has to be here. Not that we have to prevent that we get a longer panel here like it should be. Okay, then let's turn the door around and let's remove this inner part. Yeah, guys, 4 hours left without doing nothing. The reason for it is that my wife called. Unfortunately, she broke her arm 2 days ago when she was playing tennis, and it doesn't hurt so much. And she went to the doctor yesterday, and he said, "Okay, you have to relax the arm, and you need a 90-degree fixing device." And he said we should go to a medicine shop, and they will and there we can buy it and they can fix it. We went to the shop, and the shop said, okay, it will take minimum 1 day. But it will take until next week. So now today we have Friday, and she was a little bit afraid that we don't be able to get this one, and she will be the whole weekend without fixing the arm. So we went. I helped her this morning to search for doctors who can fix it, but nobody was able to do that, or nobody was motivated to do it. It's crazy. In Germany, you are not able to get such a doctor who can fix it. Then we went to the hospital now, and they fixed it, and they analyzed it a second time, so we are sure now, and the arm is fixed. And now I'm back here in the garage, and I can tell you I'm very happy to be here. The time when I'm upset about things, they don't go further on, or they don't work, and I'm a little bit angry. Now I see there is no reason to do it, to be angry, because if you go to a hospital and you see the people there, and the people suffering from different things, and you see little kids crying, and the parents are crying, and it's crazy. So for me it was a good experience to see that this morning, and now I'm back in the garage, and I'm very happy, and there is no problem here. There should be no problem, and there will be no problem for today. I'm happy that I have the option to be here, to be healthy, and to work at a car. That's very, very good, and I'm very thankful about that. Okay, so I will show you what what I thought about when I was in hospital waiting for my wife. Let me show it. At this part, first, this morning I thought I would cut it off here and will remove that, but there is a special kind of angle here, and we don't have the angle, and we have a little bit angle here, but not the angle we have at this part. And also at this panel there is no radius or angle that's quite like this. So I'm a little bit afraid that if we cut off this one and cut off the other side, then we will put maybe the new panels together, that the edge will be maybe a centimeters lower than now. So I have decided to leave the good part of this panel, and I only replace the areas that are bad from the back side. So I can leave the panel, the old panel here, and the radius or the angle will stay like it is. So now then I have to change the decision. I will cut off the other side first and put on the other side first. Then we install the back part. Sieht man's? Da da da. Here you can see the cut. I cut off this sheet metal, and as you can see, the corners are rusty, but not the part in the middle. And so you see there is some wax. It's original from the factory, 44 years old, and so it seems to be good. I like to leave the panel, the parts of the panel here, because they will give me the radius or the angle for the new sheet metal. Okay, let's remove these parts. It looks not so bad, the whole thing. I have to replace this corner. I have to replace maybe here a little bit and here a little bit. But finally it looks better than I thought. So let's clean up it a little bit. Let's grind it a little bit. Then we will see how it looks below the rust. Yep. Yep, yep. Here you see it looks very, very good. This is 44 years old and you have always water inside. And they put wax at it 44 years ago, and the wax protected these sheet metal for rusting. And except at the corners where we have a lot of water and less wax. So you see, if you protect your car with wax or that grease, you will save it for years dying from rust. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She has gone away from home. This is it for today. We have to do that corner next week. No, next week I'm on vacation, but the week after that. And here you can see the new panel I welded in. It's a little bit shorter at the edge, but it's okay. You see the holes here fit with those holes, but this is also not a good repair panel, especially for such a piece here. It's not a problem to leave it a little bit longer. Maybe you have to cut it later on, but to deliver it in a short way, it's not good. Okay guys, this was the work today. Now we have 6 o'clock. We already worked only 5 hours. So it's a lot of work to restore such a sliding door, but I think at the end it worth it to repair it, and I don't think that there is another door available at the market. So I'm glad, and I will protect it now with a rust converter, and next week I'm on vacation, like I told you, and then the week after that I will finish the sliding door. I hope so. Okay, so I hope you subscribe to my new channel at Classic Car Rescue, and I hope I get some comments from you and thumbs up. This is what I'm working for and for the bus to get it back on the street. Okay, thank you, bye guys, see you next time.